Okay. Running a little bit late. I had to run and go get some batteries for my controller. Okay. And yesterday the game actually crashed, so all right. It should continue like
Leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
Mm-hmm. Me gotta check on something. Okay. I had to check another window on the PC. No flying, it wants me to run. There's going
When we
to
get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic.
Confringo! Findo! Expelliarmus! Protego! Stupid one! Accio! Too late for you to learn the error of your ways.
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Town's been attacked.
Over there, by the hamlet.
Defender! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Won't get away with that.
Confringo! Defender!
Felton's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Like usual, I gotta solve everybody else's problems. Oh god, what the hell? I guess you do have to go around properly. I've only ever flown here.
Run, won't be stopped.
Bombarda!
Let's get this.
Protego, no! We have to fight.
To the right!
Got it.
They're closing in!
Mash him a bit.
Not win here.
Now, Sebastian! Be careful! Mine!
We've got them. They'll retreat.
Stupid!
Any kind of explosive charm would have hurt her too.
What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
Yeah, I'm
If I
totally
have to
on
keep
his side.
proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him, perhaps?
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Talk to me.
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Yep. Yes, I am.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior.
I mean, would it have been better if I cast Bombarda and blew
blew
him all of this
You
chunky salsa all over the place?
As he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Eh. Can't call him on his bullshit like that. More dragon mission. Where is Holy? It's in the hall.
Revelio.
Hey, where are you? I want something to. I want to upload some. Oh well. Let's go see what's in this chest. Where are they? Okay, I should be able to sell potions at this point.
Ah, there you are. Away!
Only following orders. Leave your accusations. Someone's here.
Imperial fire! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Quiet as one.
Bombarda!
Oh yeah, that's totally not nearly as bad as the Imperious Curse. Totally. It's just fast travel.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we?
I'm in the market test. Sell useless items.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
TTFN.
Can't thank you enough for helping to save.
You think it's funny that one of the first mod that ever came out was to fix this woman's voice? Somebody's got the shakes.
Over here.
Apparently in the
changed pace from the
1800s,
last
students
outing.
could just go to Hogsmeade at will, huh?
The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Well,
Exactly.
Merlin,
what else would they do?
I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
Oh, okay.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll
He
start
wasn't
looking
wearing
into
one,
it
but-
right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact,
I mean, it kind of is your secret
I'd like to
because
track that dragon down as soon as I can.
if they find out you
I'll
know,
let
they're
you
going
know
to
when I
torch
have
you
news
out of
her
it.
location.
Revelio.
Defense against the dark arts. You want to do these missions because it's what gets you the dark arts. Down one level.
Might some kind soul help me?
Nope. Whose wand is he pulling out? Because that's not my wand.
Did you speak with my uncle?
Yep, he's an asshole.
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Okay.
That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. to reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought, she handed it to me. "This will keep you safe," she said. "It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet."
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
All
I
right.
shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an hour when I have news.
Where is it? Okay.
So frustrating.
Thieves. Oh.
You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
Oh no, caution to the wind.
Frustrating. She never listens.
She called you her little gazelle.
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
No.
Oh no. A person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
Or it could just be your favorite animal.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time, it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is.
With a cat
I
right
love
behind him.
transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent.
That's fair.
She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
Caution to the wind.
We're making good progress. We can't quit now.
I agree. I have never considered quitting, even for a moment. You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Did you catch all that?
What are you up to now?
None of your damn business, Fireplace. Wait, what? Oh, he's all the way at the astronomy tower? Huh? Oh, yeah, that's right. I gotta talk to Robin up here. It's not bad storyline. Yeah, by the way, I'm not kidding. This is Robin from Teen Titans. Yeah.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well...
Yeah, it is.
Might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook.
Yeah, that's the voice of Robin
If
putting
it
on a
helps,
fake accent.
He's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but
You devoured
wouldn't
what?
understand them.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
Lodgok is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Or you can get in the bag. You're supposed to be able to fly out of here. Oh, wait, there we go. Our old friend, the loading screen.
Resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Stop talking.
Revelio.
You received my...
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped.
Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock.
Yeah, you tricked poachers in there, and then you killed them.
Journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting.
Oh wow, so it's just a coincidence that he sounds like that.
Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for Goblinkind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Oh yeah, I know Simon Pegg is the headmaster.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
You know, it's easy not to be seen when there's no witnesses.
Clever.
What do you mean clever? You literally did it.
The door is looking at us.
so rarely prepare one for reality.
Also, when the controversy for the game happened, Simon Pegg started apologizing like a bitch over being in the game.
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward. Revelio.
The controversy that people don't like J.K. Rowling, so they tried to boycott the game and only led to the game being popular.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Revelio.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing them is something else altogether.
You'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than these.
I didn't touch your helm. But thank you for making me the first object. Watch your step. If you're there.
Yeah.
Bombarda.
I was right not to be worried about you. I won't rest. Stop him!
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Back here.
Yep.
Revelio.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be a schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. There must be more notes.
Revelio.
What could they be building? Expelliarmus.
I will make you.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. Revelio. Flourishes are extraordinary. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
You mean empty-handed?
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we? If I'm translating this correctly,
Revelio.
and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Fail.
Goblins will finally rule.
Impressed?
Revelio.
Hogwarts teach you nothing about unforgivable.
Any who oppose Ranrock will be eliminated.
Who's that? Such arrogant child!
Imperial.
Let's get this. Cover up wise, coming back this way.
Crucible. Revelio. Oh, this really is Confringo.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. Revelio. This place is more complex than I had expected. Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
so. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now.
Lumos.
Revelio. Lumos.
Wizardkind will submit to us once the war is over.
Bring me a dozen humans to battle. I'll take them all. Run the other way when they see me, humans do. Every time.
Revelio.
What's going on out there? Oh, little mooncalf. I've been trying this since before you were born.
Imperial. Crucial.
How nice of you. I won't rest. There you are. Defender, escape. Why can't I hit you? Rubber up what?
You won't get away.
Potato. Stupid one. The coward.
I'll get you.
How many of them are there?
Revelio. That should be the last of them, I'll meet. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Clever.
Revelio. Confringo.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. Aloha Mora. Revelio. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Revelio.
Can we please talk about... happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle.
I have to complete them.
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spin Witches as soon as you can.
Revelio.
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. You're all set with the new upgrade. This...
You'd like me to report back with even...
You... Miss Reyes is right. However...
I'm not...
I look forward to our next meeting.
Who lived here, I wonder?
This is almost too easy.
The course looks rather deserted. I hope everything's all right.
Gryffindor, over here!
Hello again, Imelda. This course is a bit far from the castle, isn't it?
Obviously. Evidently too far for most of our classmates. Pathetic. They should be begging me to keep these trials alive, not running scared. I'm surprised our new 5th year showed up. I suppose...
That's actually...
I know I can be impatient, but I get frustrated by those who don't take things as seriously as I do. And in my experience, that's... Anyway, don't let...
We'll soon see how I...
Get ready.
This is going well. Brilliant. Made it. Now that's more like it. Brilliant flying, if I do say so myself. That wasn't too difficult. Brilliant. This is going well. I can do better. Wasn't hoping for that. Not to worry.
You'll have... This course is all...
Imelda
I wouldn't call it...
I'm ready. Made it. Brilliant flying, if I do say so myself. Brilliant. That wasn't too difficult. Excellent. This is going well. This is rather fun. That was quite something.
Impressive work today, but don't get... My family's not going to believe the news when I tell them. They're almost as competitive.
It's been...
It... not... You take care.
I should let Mr. Weeks know that this was his best upgrade yet. Revelio.
How did I... Still nothing and no one here.
Imperio. Oh, my worst. Bombarda.
Expulsa!
Incendio. Flipendo. Protego. Stupid. Defender. Done. Tripping Totalis! Imperial. Revelio.
Finally!
Accio. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus.
Coward!
Revelio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo. Accio. Bombarda. Crucio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Let's finish this job and be done with it. Waste.
Hold out!
No more.
Imperial.
As you wish. Back for more.
Bombarda.
Tripping us down!
Defender.
For the operation! Time for some.
Confringo. Accio. Huh? Defender.
Petrificus Totalis! Huh?
Revelio. Shame nobody saw that. Revelio. Revelio. Trouble's brewing and I'm without my friends. went on here, I wonder?
Concentrate. Concentrate.
Mark my word.
It's Totalis.
Somebody out there?
Loud as a troll you are.
Here's one of those tapes. Revelio.
Be warned.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Defender. Revelio. Where in Merlin's name am I? Levioso! Confringo! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Accio! Lumos! Levioso! Confringo! Levioso! Accio! Levioso! Wingardium Leviosa! Glacius! Revelio! There we go. Ashwinders.
I ain't allowed, but...
Bombarda.
You've nowhere to hide.
Bombarda.
Step through the bus!
Imperio. Crucio. Bombarda.
Expulsion! You're going to regret that. Expulsion!
Confringo. Expelliarmus. I'll pin this down. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Glacius. Revelio. Revelio.
Treasure here, then there's treasure here. Keep looking.
Accio. Confringo. Defender. Dreadful lot. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Glacius. More Ashwinders.
They know the lies and falsehoods no one's mightier and Rockwood. Treasure must be around here somewhere.
Expulso! Something's not right with these ones. I'll say that. Incendio! Expulso! Protego! Stupefy! Confringo! Pathetic! Huh? Expulso!
Ashwinder, no less. Revelio. What's this? Some sort of treasure map.
Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Glacius. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus.
This looks like the spot from the treasure map. That did it. And look, treasure.
Gotta collect these outfit ingredients. They allow you to upgrade your...
Bullshit.
Yeah, this game really pushes some... Well, apparently this room is only so big, it only looks like it's so... Wait, what? Haven't you guys been eating?
Hippogriff.
Oh shit! I accidentally shot him.
But yeah, then Griffins are majority.
A horse.
A horse, yeah.
Revelio.
Well, actually, that would be a really cool thing. Can you imagine game
Tough skin.
or even D, where you saw hippogriffs and you want the equivalent of a carnivore. Does a evolve to live in that? Because a bird is always only accept
There he is.
or for
Yeah.
in the hip. I had perfect blood.
Revelio.
You want to know what it took to kill that griffin?
There they are.
Jay? Not even joke. You want to know what it took?
Yeah, accidentally shot it.
But what? Admin, because they had like a checklist. One of the admin didn't check. The
Something tells me
spawner.
scrubbing the back of a toad isn't going to make it feel
Would
good.
hurt it. Well, maybe. Sponges come off sponge. Exfol.
Yeah, I did that on accident.
Back to what? Surely they have a checklist. I donated. I didn't. All that we thought that. And he fucking. Because we actually paid. And I got on. Oh, I was fucking furious. And the guy's like, no, hold on. I'm gonna spawn you one that's actually 10 higher. And I was like, I don't give a fuck, dude. Honestly, I know you're gonna try. Okay. What do you think would make you a spawned in special from the fucking admin? Found it natural at that level. And you spent 3 hours. That was 3 hours of my life. I was like, that's my only problem with I won't get fish. Is it takes so long to take always hide us. Like at least with small tribes, undead. If it dies, oh, we're getting all the DLC. Oh, but our DLC, well, $50 each. I was promised all. Thought I had.
Oh wait, hold on. Let's go all the way down to.
Plus, even the fucking modding community. They've modded these. Yeah, sure. Right now.
Yeah.
You ever see that?
3.
Honestly. Watching your Pokemon. What if you could? Friends on our world. It's basically starting Pokemon all over. You don't know any of them. You don't know any of the biome. Yeah, neither do I. I've played. I'm something.
Okay. Enemies. I think that's good as it is. Well, shit. I'm not even high enough level yet. What quests we got? No. Oh yeah, gotta finish this one. Ips. There it is.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Starting to wonder if Mr. Weasley's rule of don't talk to something that can speak for itself but you can't see where it keeps his brain wasn't about dark magic, but mostly how much he hates talking flu powders.
How's my favourite test flyer? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Hello again, Mr. Weeks.
At last.
I shall look.
Couldn't have done this without you.
Yeah, sure. Oh, wait, let me check that. Oh, the luck of the Irish outfit. Dragon. You have a mission about a dragon and you're in Hogsmeade?
Good for Mr. Weeks. Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
What's this team thing?
It's not like her to forget.
I don't trust that guy.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
That's a good question.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Fair enough.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we fast travel?
Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the
wouldn't
poachers
now
found
be
her to
where all the
begin with.
students start wearing
They likely
gloves
camped
and
her
their
and looked
scarves?
her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Alright.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful.
I have no desire to keep
If she
this egg.
sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot.
Yeah, I don't really want to get
Oh,
eaten.
and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is, above us. Make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons. returned her egg.
I'm pretty sure that used to be somebody.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we came to do.
Confringo! Defenders! Accio!
I wonder how many they brought to camp.
Revelio!
At least 10 usually.
Reparo.
There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
Yeah, it's too bad this girl was born about 50 years too early to meet Hagrid.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us. What's your step?
Pity. She must have been starved to pick off a grapple.
Revelio.
Or just raring for a fight.
Don't these things...
Quiet. What was that?
Yay.
Well, there's no turning back now.
Wait here. I'll run ahead.
Whenever you're ready, I'll follow your lead.
I'll draw her attention.
Good thinking.
Okay, but dragons are supposed to notoriously have bad eyesight.
Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Oh, she isn't making it easy.
Fucking run! Holy shit! I got... Holy shit!
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm if you ask me.
Revelio. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that. Get to that opening below her. If we can get to that, we can get to the nest. Look, underneath. I think we're close. She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
Oh.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here broken?
Reparo.
Because she wants them broken.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
Yeah, and then we also should probably smash the bridges. Now she's going to take it somewhere where they won't get to it. Next up, change our pants.
That was brilliant. And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am.
Understandable.
True.
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave.
Yeah.
How could I have been so blind?
I'm truly awed by what we've accomplished. The final broom upgrade is better than even I expected. Stop by Spintwitches when you can.
New instruments are expensive, you know. I could use some gold.
I enjoy that. The fucking million go.
Oh, hello again. Couldn't have perfected the broom upgrades without your help. As always, I have a special prize for you. I truly enjoyed working with you. Thank you for believing in me.
Alright, let's do this one real quick. Oh, she's actually in Hogsmeade. Oh, shit.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
You know, that'd be cool for the sequel. Animagus powers.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather
Creating
information
unique
from the
gameplay
friends of
for
Mr.
whatever you
Bickle
choose to be.
That Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother
Like
would
if you
never
turn
go
into
near
a
the
rat,
Hogshead,
you can
she's less likely
actually
to learn of my
just sneak
activities
past
than
most
if I were
encounters.
to wander the village questioning its residents.
But then if you turn into something big, like a grizzly bear, you get an additional combat ability.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
All they have to do is have it be
rely on
equal
you.
to your
We need to
Patronus.
know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and
Unless your
Harlow.
Patronus is
Meet me here
a
after
mythical
you have
creature in
spoken
which
with
you
them.
have to do it again.
Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
I gotta go to the 3 broomsticks.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Is what?
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking, but the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give.
Why wouldn't Harlow...
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for black...
Because he needs what's in the vault, not what's
Have you
in the
helped
other
Harlow since your
part of the
husband was
world.
taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now.
Yeah, you just
It
want to
makes
turn
me
into a
concerned
hyena,
as to
don't you?
Why he hasn't.
Are you sure that...
What else could it It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Thank you, Miss... I shall do all I...
Very well.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other 2 friends.
I'll point something out.
Find myself scurrying.
Yeah, the whole becoming an animagus. How would it be any different than just doing this?
How about some sightseeing?
Only instead of on the animal, you are the animal. Hell, I've even got a slot for the graph horn there, which means there's an additional ability coming up. Or different mode of transportation on an animal.
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check.
Please tell me you didn't take it, but perhaps it's been here all along.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right, but we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man, but even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him.
Yeah, something
He
similar to
stared
that.
at me for a
Oh,
moment,
shit.
Then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check.
I leaned too far back in my chair.
A non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Jesus Christ, dude, you're
Thank
just...
you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would. As for Rosie's letter...
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns.
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Biggle's friends. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Alright, start talking.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against...
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence, but I feared Harlow's retaliation.
If you had spoken up...
Perhaps, but...
You said that Harlow...
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, as a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound, and one day Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the... I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book. I was shaken to my core.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again.
Yep.
Do you mind if I share this information with...
Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
You know, technically, if they hadn't added so much of the diversity into this game, a lot of the wizards seeing an African gazelle wandering around would probably think it was some undiscovered magical creature.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
I swear to God, I thought that was her for a second.
Natty must be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Oh.
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Confringo. Revelio. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
And since you got the ever-expanding charm...
The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio! The hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. Revelio. I'd better be sure I'm not seen. Revelio.
Using that girl as bait, Ranrok's coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
Arlo says her friend will be reckless enough. He wants them alive.
Only Hogwarts
Do that.
Just keep an eye out.
I'm able to Hogsmeade later. There is some trouble. They need to be reminded that we're still running things.
Not hide from me.
There we go.
Revelio.
Oh, what's the light?
Expulso! You expulso!
Crazy.
Did I hurt you?
You're going flash. Some inspiration.
Come on,
Expulso!
Stupid one. It was the poems that were taken from that
Expulso!
Thrown down his back. Crucio. Imperial.
Incendio! Expulso!
Protego. Stupid one.
Expulso! How dare you do such a thing to me?
Confringo. Revelio.
Why do you prefer that?
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
Keep it.
Revelio. Depulso. Revelio.
That's it? That's all was in the chest?
Revelio.
Be the final blackmail item. No.
Revelio. Revelio.
That everything?
But he must be here somewhere.
Yeah, it's called Bombarda.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free her. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which...
I shall do my best.
It's nearby.
Understood. Revelio.
It must be blocked by something.
Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there.
My wand is somewhere in this room. I can tell.
Hello, Hamura.
Really?
Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. Now, you best stand back.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful.
Go get the officer and tell her exactly where this place is.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Oh yeah, you want your wand back?
Revelio.
I thought there was gonna be like more spawned in. Ooh, gold.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Maybe. Hmm. Oh yeah, that's great. Oh look, there's a police officer.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashbinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
Yeah.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do.
It does sound broken.
Risk. Next time,
Yeah, I'm going to tell you right
please
now,
let the
I
authorities
think the
handle
officer here
Ashbinders.
is the... Bad guy? Yeah, I think it's actually the bad guy we're looking for.
Yes, officer.
Yes.
Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good
Ruth Singer
start.
is Harlow.
We shall see. But you can leave this to me now.
I'm just suspicious of everybody.
Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing. We shall speak soon.
Yay! Ooh.
Time for a jaunt, I'd say. Faster! Let's go! Time to go a little quicker.
Schweigers have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing.
Okay, some of these
Thank
names.
you from me and Rosie both. We're
How
just
dare
leaving
we?
for our honeymoon. After we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
What, the bush?
Oh, I'm reading what.
Oh.
Slow down now.
Imagine it.
There we go.
But
Oh, good, you're safe.
that's about it.
I need to hurry up and get Sebastian's last mission.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
I have two of the
poachers
three
got to my
unforgivable
gran.
curses.
Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Shit.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
No
Gran wants me to stay out of it. but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise in our
You know, it's
side
weird. The
when we
PS2
saved
Harry
that
Potter
dragon.
games actually said there was a
But the
Snidget
poachers will be
reserve
watching for us now.
near
Need
Hogwarts.
allies.
So
Others who hate the
this is it.
poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much as...
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Yep.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Oh, that was a waste of time. Alright, so this will be the final mission.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs.
God damn it!
Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
Now here's Professor Fig. The Keepers have shown me where the next trial...
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in this. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspect.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've noted...
Believe it or not, it's
incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look...
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Technically speaking, you would just have that the...
How do you feel? Convincing. As we discussed, she's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessful.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor.
It's rather strange.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
I get to walk around dressed as the headmaster.
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Really? Why can't we talk about...
Very well. I've brewed the cure for a student.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all...
Now, to determine which student gets this rather...
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course you haven't.
Shouldn't you be able to feel the boils?
Gareth! Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have, somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor, yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf.
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago, muttering on about your,
I hear you're getting... I say...
What? Yes, sir.
On your way, Mr.
Well, there's one for my diary.
I do not have a diary.
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
Who's he even talking to?
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
Mr. Gaunt!
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting...
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes! Mixed with, bubo tuba pus make...
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem...
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical day...
He should have recognized me.
Something is very... I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season.
But the injury, madam...
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knows some sense. And they're fine now. The fact...
What nonsense! That you...
A silly game. I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the...
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoided.
I wonder why.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
I don't think he's that blatantly racist, but
It's the headmaster, and he's coming this way.
I think I talked to you like one time.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible. I mean, I've seen them about. I mean, yes, sir.
Speaking of...
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
When I witnessed what passes for magic in these halls, I simply mourn for the future of the wizarding world.
I think Hammer got...
I need to speak to you. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How...
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder...
Oh.
I've decided to give him a bit more,
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rare...
Ah, well, yes. He's handling...
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley.
You know, there's no way the teachers
A
don't...
wonderful job. Leeway for Professor...
Yeah, I don't think there's any way they don't think there's Polyjuice Potion. They just don't care. Aw, I wanted to talk to Sebastian.
Scrope's as hard a worker as any house elf.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare...
Yes, sir. It is the Black family motto.
Right.
Master does
It's purebloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thing.
Obvious.
And, of course, as Master knows, but Master knows that Scrope's French is...
Yeah, it's Trojan's pure.
Never speak of this
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of...
The Polyjuice Potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight. Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Wait a minute.
Revelio. The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure. Wingardium Leviosa. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
They do.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio.
Ursula.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect that...
Your suspicion.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? Revelio. That must be the pedestal.
Pomade, comb. Okay.
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald?
Oh god.
Can you hear me?
I glitched the game.
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak.
Are we in the Tale of the Deathly Hollows?
In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead. A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
Well, fucking run, dumbass! Yeah, don't hurry or anything.
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be?
I physically cannot run while he's talking.
I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them. Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. Closed tight. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward. Now's my chance.
Damn.
That's the way forward. Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
Okay.
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
They're retelling the tale of the Deathly Hollows.
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
Elder Wand.
I've never felt such power.
To Bolso!
The hell?
Descender!
Okay, so which way do I go?
Depulso! Defender! Bombarda!
Okay. I was wondering if they were actually going to show up.
Defender! Depulso! Descender! Defender! Bombarda! Depulso! Descender! Defender! Bombarda! Potato! Stupid! Defender! Bombarda! Depulso! Descender! Depulso! Stupid one! Defender! Bombarda! Bombarda! Stupid. Depulso! Defendo!
This one, not so hard. Oh, what is this?
Defender! Depulso! Protego! Stupid one! Stupid one! Defender! Bombarda! Protego! Stupid one! Depulso! Defender! Stupid one! Defender! Bombarda! Defender! Protego! Bombarda! Stupid one! Defender! Protego! Stupid one! Defender! Bombarda! Stupid one! Stupid one! Defender! Bombarda! Defender! Bombarda! Depulso! Defender!
And now the resurrection stone.
Sacred stone. This must be for me.
You're far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Not.
She's gone.
Oh, poor Neve. Gone so young.
Neve! We won't be the same without her.
You found me. But you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Fair enough.
Remember that as you witness my memory.
I'm gonna take a wild guess that taking away her father's pain was not a good thing.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands.
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
And that makes you who you are.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
And I'm going to take a wild guess that that's probably what killed her. What the?
Revelio.
It's interesting retelling of the Deathly Hallows, but
is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so
young. I know. You must be Professor.
How old did you think he was going to be?
Pleased to meet you.
But the mission was not easy on the eyes.
Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
Kind of.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know
You
is that
fucking
the
just
dangerous
showed me
goblin
that
called
vision and
Ranrock
you're
has
pissed off
access to
because
the
I have
repository at Rookwood
questions?
Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, The knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
You've been here this whole time.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Yep.
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
I didn't wield a Deathly Hollow. I'll do one more thing.
I shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
Oh, hell.
Revelio.
There we go. Why wouldn't let me do that before? The final Hogwarts secret I need to solve is in the headmaster's office. I'm gonna go there. Oh. Wait. Deke wants me to capture the Phoenix.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Revelio.
Aloha Mora.
Revelio.
Aloha Mora.
Revelio. Revelio.
Lumos.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Holy crap, is it far?
That relic is the key to saving Anne. I know it. Meet me outside of Feldwood as soon as you can.
Okay.
Revelio.
2 missions for Sebastian. 1 copy. Ooh. Go. Uh-huh. I was gonna say, I don't think I ever. Oh my god, I just recognized what that is. It's Ron's dress robes. Ah. God, I want the poacher masks. I mean, I actually have one of those masks in life, but no. Ooh, we got 25 left to go. Problem is, some of these are only unlockable once you've done History of Magic class. Wait a minute. Great Aunt Tessie. What is Professor Weasley's name? Is Professor Weasley Great Aunt Tessie? Look at all the side quests, see what they got. Oh, she's got a wand handle for me. All right. Double checking. Checking things. I'm still not. No matter what, I gotta save. Yeah. Gotta make sure and save a point for that. Yeah, I never bothered with any of these. Anyway. Alright, I am calling it a night. Been going on for 3.5 hours. And I might stream late tomorrow, but it's also the night before Thanksgiving. I get things prepared, so no promises. So